What is up, Saturn System? Hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Last time we finished up the Cathedral of the Deep, and now we're doubling back because I want to finally go after the get out of my way. I want to go after the transposing kiln that you get from defeating the boss over here. This boss is technically a side boss. You don't have to fight this boss. But if you want access to the boss weapons, you kind of have to fight this boss. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's what this armor does. Sweet. So this armor that we got from killing Kirk is the Armor of Thorns. And it does damage to enemies when you roll into them because of all the thorns and the spikes on them. So that's pretty useful. We got stuck in a corner there. We were trapped. So we are going to... We don't have any pine resin. Any charcoal anyway. So we'll take that off our thingy. I guess we're just going to fight this boss without charcoal pine resin. So the boss, if you can't tell, is that big old tree over there. You don't really have to worry about these guys, these little scrub lords. But taking them out does make the fight a little bit less annoying. This boss is disgusting. I remember the first time I fought this boss, I was like, what is that? Who approved this boss? But this boss is easy. Ow. I say as I get hammered into the ground by a I was hoping to get off another, as disgusting as it sounds, I was hoping to slice off another one of his bulbs before this part of the fight initiated. This part's a little annoying. Especially that part. That's basically just RNG. If he does that or not. Until that goop disappears, you just kind of have to run around him. We also need to be wary of this arm protruding from him, because it can do stupid damage to you if it grabs you. Now we're just trying to hit that. He did the poop juice again. So we're waiting it out. So, fun fact, breaking the fourth wall a little bit. I have not slept since... I didn't sleep last night. I wasn't feeling well. I was feeling really, really sick. And so, when I'm sick, I get really hot. Like, I put out a lot of heat. And I can't sleep if I'm hot. Like, I get really uncomfortable. So that's that boss. I get really uncomfortable if I'm putting out too much heat. And I have 2 blankets, both of which hold heat very well. And I have this thing about sleeping under blankets. Like, I have to be under a blanket or I just can't sleep. And it doesn't make it any easier. So I tried to sleep. And by tried to sleep, I mean I was like laying in bed, watching stuff on YouTube, hoping it would put me to sleep. But I was just so uncomfortable. I kept tossing and turning. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just going to stay awake. No coffee, no caffeine. I just stayed up. I was playing Terraria for hours, just playing. I was watching videos on YouTube. I was browsing through Twitter. I was working on the script for another video discussion that I'm going to be recording that script today when this video goes up. That video shouldn't take nearly as long as the Persona video should. Like, the Persona video was crazy long. It was 28 pages of script. Exhaust her dialogue. It's 28 pages of script. This video is going to be much shorter because it's a much easier topic to digest and discuss. And I don't have to use a lot of visuals to emphasize my point. It's mostly just me talking. So let's give him the transposing kiln, whatever. So after you beat bosses, you can come back here and you can exchange their souls for items like these, like weapons and accessories and spells and so on and so forth. But it's a trade-off, right? Because if you turn the boss soul into an item, you don't get the souls from that soul item. I don't. There are very few items that I want from the transposing kiln. I want Havel's ring, but we won't be getting that until we're mostly through Farron Keep. Could buy in some resin, but I won't. Wait, does she sell? No, whatever. Okay, whatever. So we're going to level up, and then we're going to head over to the Road of Sacrifices again, so that we can head to Farron Keep. Because I don't see any reason why we should not be able to... we're almost at the soft cap for Dex. That's actually really, really impressive. There's no reason why we should... we're going to push to the hard cap for Dex. Not the hard cap, the soft cap. The hard cap is like 60 when you start getting diminishing returns. The soft cap is 40. But we're going to push through Farron Keep because I don't see any reason why we can't take on the Abyss Watchers in this episode. So we got to go back to Crucifixion Woods. I'm trying to think of if there's anything that I missed that I need to take care of while we're here. There is an undead bone shard in Farron Keep. Can't really miss it. I don't remember if there's a flask shard. I don't think there is. What else is there in Farron Keep? There is crystal. There. What? You know what? We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go look. I'm not even gonna bother to try to explain it. There's Mr. Krabs. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? So I'm not gonna mess with Mr. Krabs because Mr. Krabs hits really hard. I mean, I could fight Mr. Krabs because it's not like this is a one life to lose run anymore. Those two knights hit hard too, but we can cheese them. Cheesing them is actually really easy and really funny. So first we gotta get their attention. Hello! So he's buffing himself. That guy's rolling over there. So we're gonna bring them this way just so we can put a bit of distance between us. Because they're gonna aggro to us, so... Let's go for a little jog, shall we? Alright, so he's trying to flank. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up here. We're gonna climb on the ladder. We're gonna go right down. Now if we do this right, they should... Yeah, one of them fell. Where's the other one? I can hear your footsteps up there. Where's he at? Oh, he survived. That's unheard of. I mean, he didn't survive with much health, but... We could probably kill him with our armor. I wonder if we can kill him with our armor. If we do, that's shame on him. Oh, he tried to hit me with that weapon, huh? We killed him with our armor. Oh, get wrecked. So he has the Exile Greatsword, which is a fantastic weapon. Hey, some homeward bones. We really needed that. And then we're going to go down there and pick up the other guy's weapon, which is like the Great Club or something. Then we're just going to proceed through Farron Keep. Oh wait, there is a Estus Flash card in here. How could I forget? I almost forgot. Where's the other body? There it is. Listen to that noise. Isn't that delicious? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I wish I'd bought a dagger because Fahrenkeep is notorious for having instances where you can't really Estes Shard, baby, where you can't really run through things. Like how slow I was moving in the Cathedral of the Deep, where that like muddy water was. There's a lot of places over here like that too. So in Fahrenkeep, you have to light these torch thingies, and you have to light 2 of them in order to open the door that'll allow you to fight the Abyss Watchers. So we don't need to watch this cutscene because it's just me lighting this fire. We will watch some of like the cooler cutscenes, but that wasn't one of them. Titanite Shard, yes. We need, I think we needed 6 total in order to upgrade our weapon again. Rotten Pine Resin, which I never use. I'm also playing in offline mode so that I don't get invaded, because it's mad annoying to get invaded when you're just trying to mind your business, especially since I'm recording for YouTube. I don't really feel like getting invaded. I'm also terrible at PvP, which is the biggest reason why. Get wrecked, son. More Titanite Shards. Wait, is it 2 or 3 of these things? Okay, it's 3. Because there's one on the other side of the area that we're gonna have to grab too. But we're not worried. Fahrenkeep, there's nothing to it. Like, you have to go out of your way to screw up Fahrenkeep. And let me go ahead and say that my first playthrough of this game, I had no idea where to go. I was running through Fahrenkeep like an idiot. Oh, you think I'm scared of you? You know how many times I've killed you and your people? Ow. Took that like a champ, and he's like, what is this? We are so thick. We were taking all those hits to the face. Oh, you act like I've never been poisoned before. So we're just going to sit at this bonfire and cure ourselves. Fun fact, if you need to farm the wolf's blood, whatever, the wolf covenant items, do it from this bonfire. You can just kill these dudes over and over and they have a chance to drop the covenant item. That's how I did it, because PvP in this area, like, I was trying to do PvP and it was dead. Like, no one was doing it. So that's the door we got to get through in order to go after the Abyss Watchers. And in here is the Undead Bone Shard. Thank you very much. We are going to go get the monster soul we need in order to get Havel's Ring. And there's also a bonfire up here. And then after we get back down here, then we'll go get the other flame we need in order to open the door. And then it'll be off to the Abyss Watchers. This episode's going to be really quick, apparently. Well, maybe not really quick, but definitely quicker than most episodes. So here's the bonfire and a big old pupper. So before we go after the demon soul that grants us access to Havel's Ring, we're going to go up here. There's a crystal lizard up here. Yes, get in the corner. Mine. Twinkling Titanite, which we don't need right now. Was it this one, or is it this one? Here it is. Sweet. That dude's ashes. We're not going to sit at that bonfire because we don't really need to. So how are you guys doing today? I feel like I should add some elevator music here, but I'm not gonna. This elevator ride's not that long. Alrighty, so up here there's going to be a gigantic monster with a hammer. That boy. We only have one gold pine resin, so I'm not going to use it. So in Dark Souls 1, this was the tutorial boss. That's pretty cool. Oh, that one hit us pretty hard. Oh, that one hit us hard too. I haven't fought this guy in a while, so I'm like mistiming his attacks. You can actually break his legs off, which I think is... Oh, come on. I'm nowhere near you. What are you doing? Scrub? Didn't you pay attention to TLC when you were younger? They don't want no scrubs. So there's some items over here we can gather. Stuff to sell. 2 embers, that's going to help us in the long run. Because buying embers is expensive, and you don't want to run out of embers while you're doing stuff. So there's stuff on the other side of this gate that we can go get as well. And we're going to do that just because. We don't really need to, per se. But it's never a bad thing to have extra resources. Just don't be an idiot and accidentally run off the edge here. Because I've done that plenty of times. Where I was sort of paying attention, but not really. And I would roll right off the edge. There are crystal lizards over here. But you have to be quick. Because they will absolutely outrun you. You just got to get into a place where you can do that to them. You get a... Ooh, we need a large titanite. Get into a place where they're cornered and you can kill them quick. Oh, yeah. So, the thing with this portion of the game is most players don't have a ton of points invested into their primary attacking stat by this point. Because, I mean, unless they're like a veteran player, most players are still kind of figuring out what build they want. But because we were doing One Life to Lose, we are in a position where... Come on, I want to get this guy. Come on! Yeah! Because we were doing One Life to Lose, we were in a position where we were really conscious of how much damage we were doing and how quickly it was happening. Like, we wanted to be in a position where we could kill things quickly, but we were also in a position where we had a ton of HP. Like, we just... Look at all these hits we just took. Excuse me, that's enough. You have demonstrated my point, but I do not wish to have another death. That would have been an embarrassing way for One Life to Lose to end if we had made it to this point. But I'm not fretting it, because it's already over. But that would have been a dumb place to die. Even without One Life to Lose. I've never been killed by those guys. So to get killed by them while kind of showing off, I mean, it would have been like... That would have been what I like to call same-day shipping. So same-day shipping is... It's what I call instant karma. Like, that's my name for instant karma. It's like when someone does or says something and then immediately something happens to get back at them from the universe. I'm like, yeah, that was same-day shipping. So, if I ever have merch, it's going to be same-day shipping stuff. It's going to be something related to that. I don't know. I never thought about merch. Like, cause I think for me, I never thought about merch because I don't have any catchphrases or anything. So I wouldn't even know what to put on a shirt or a phone case or a mug or something. Maybe something along the lines of Another Wonderful Day in Paradise, because I do say that every single episode. But that's about the extent of how much thought I've put into merch. Maybe in the future, I'll consider it more. Oh wait, we gotta go get Havel's ring. So we're gonna go up here. Talk to our tiny king over here. You can see me, why can't I talk to you? I hate that I missed that. Ah, what? I gotta run back up the stairs again. The jumping mechanic sometimes. Like, dude, you can see me from where you're sitting. Why can't you just talk to me from there? Okay, so we're gonna give him that demon soul and 5,000 souls. And he's gonna give us Havel's ring, which it's always nice to have because it increases your maximum load. So you can wear or carry more stuff. Like our weight ratio right now is at 65.4%. And with the ring, it drops to 59.5. So it's a win in my book. As we eventually start to level up like stamina and stuff, that's going to increase even more. Hey lady.
I am serious. Duties we each bear. I doubt we've much to gain. Blessings.
So until you start like laying to waste a lot of big name bosses, that lady kind of ignores you. Eventually she'll be like, hey, here, we're cool, right, fam? And then you help her on 2 separate side quests, and then you're like, you're all good and stuff. She gives you this item, it's like a cat ring, that basically makes it so that whenever you, we are 1 shard away. It makes it so that when you fall, you don't take fall damage. And trust me, that is very useful. Do you still? Yes! We just need 1. Thanks, lady. Now we can reinforce our twin swords even more. So we can reinforce it even more. And now we need 3 more large Titanite shards. But we're racking this thing up pretty quickly. Let's see. Let's get rid of some stuff. We'll get rid of this. Pale Tongue, like I said, is if you ever want to respec. Picked up a heavy gem, which is useless to us. Lightning Spear is useless to us. These weapons are useless to us. Those are strength weapons. Never going to use any shields. So recovers FP from critical attacks, which we don't really care about. Okay, off to finish up Farron Keep. Wait, let's level up 1 time. We also need to burn a bone dust. Thanks, lady. Okay, so we gotta burn bone shard. So now our Estus flask, we have 10 of them, and they're at +3. So now we're gonna go back to the Keep ruins, and then from here it's just a matter of going to that last fire. We have to fight an NPC, and then it's onward to the Abyss Watchers. Ooh, I don't know why I made that noise, but I did. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. There you go. Sometimes loading times on consoles really get to me. So, let's go this way. So one thing that I want to do in the future, and this is very specific because it's about a very specific game, but when Borderlands 3 comes out, I definitely want to do like a series for that, but I want to do it with people, because Borderlands is always more fun with people. So these guys are annoying. You don't want to let that top meter fill up because you will insta-die. So we just gotta wait it out, unfortunately. Oh, stop! I'd rather be poisoned than deal with that. I hate these enemies so much. Oh, you tried to Try to be sneaky. You're a sneaky boy. Come on. Fine. I hate those things. I believe in Dark Souls 1, if you got cursed by them, it permanently halved your HP until you handled it, which was a hyper dick move. Oh god, I aggroed that thing. Yellowfinger, let's go. Let's fight over here, buddy. Where nothing can bother us. You know, I don't even have to fight him, so I'm not gonna. We're gonna use... Oh, wait, we can't use a Homeward Bone because he's in our... Okay, so we have to fight him. Where's he at, though? What the heck? Oh, there he is. I was like, what was going on there? He was invisible. Come up here. I don't want to fight in the muck. There we go. Come on. I hate that enemies have Estus flasks as well. It's like the bane of my existence sometimes. Okay. So we got his stupid crown and his pick. I really hate the way... Oh, get out of here. Get out of here! Who do you think you are? I am. More Homeward Bones. So this is the last thing we need to light. And then we are free to go take on the Abyss Watchers. There is a bonfire by the Abyss Watchers, so... I'm not really worried about if we lose or not. Last bonfire rested at. This will put us back in front of the door so we don't have to run back through the swamp and fight that big boy. I never fight those big creatures. I did in my first playthrough because I didn't know any better. And then it was like, you know what, I've learned my lesson. So from there I just don't mess with them. I don't expect the Abyss Watchers fight to take too long. Because it's not a... Once you've done it more than once, it's not a hard fight. I like the Abyss Watchers. I like their name. Abyss Watchers? That just sounds cool, right? So now this door's open. So we can go in here. There's stuff that way, but I don't really care. Like there's items to obtain and so on and so forth. There are Dark Wraiths up here. We don't want to mess with them because Dark Wraiths are annoying. You can get the Dark Sword from them if you're lucky. I mean, you could just farm them and try to get the Dark Sword. The Dark Sword's good for people who are running... I can never remember the name of the build. But you don't... Oof, I thought he was going to notice us. I can't remember the name of the build. But it's like a balance between strength and dexterity. But yeah, Dark Wraiths, they're going to go attack those guys. And I'm going to let them. Cool. Gonna go in here and light this bonfire. And there's going to be an NPC willing to help us. It's this guy, right? Yes, the Londor Pale Shade. So now that that's lit, if we die, I mean, let's sit here. So if we die, we will return right here. Then we have to... There's a crystal lizard over here, so we're going to go kill the lizard real quick. Oh, come on. I hate hitting the wall like that. What is going on with my lock-on today? Okay, a crystal lizard. What you got for me, buddy? He's like, I'm just sleeping, man. What? Why you gotta pick with me? Oh, so easy. I love it. It feels really good. The sense of progression you get in Dark Souls. It's something. Ah, he noticed me. I forgot all about him. Not that I am afraid of him. I just don't feel like fighting him. But the sense of progression you get from playing the Souls games, it's almost unrivaled. You know, it's one of my favorite things about the Souls games. It's a reason why I never finished Monster Hunter, because as much as I like Monster Hunter World, you never really get that sense of satisfaction of like just feeling yourself get stronger. And I say that because um the enemies you're up against, I don't really want to summon you. Wait, I can summon more than one NPC, right? I guess we'll find out. I forgot. But I say that because in Monster Hunter, of course you farm monsters to unlock to be able to craft their gear and stuff. But every time you feel like you get stronger, the monsters ahead of you also get stronger. There's that sense of you and the monsters are progressing at the same rate. So never at any point do you feel like you're overpowering these monsters. It never happens. Whereas in Dark Souls, it all depends on where you spend your points. And if you build your character correctly, you could feel overpowered early on, and eventually the game catches up to you and so on and so forth. But as it stands, Monster Hunter doesn't have that feeling. Like my buddy, I don't want to say his name. One of my buddies is like borderline obsessed with Monster Hunter. And he's really good at it. Like watching him play is very interesting. But I don't get the same satisfaction that he does because I never feel like there's any progress. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just how I've been spoiled by the Souls games. What are you doing? I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I just never feel like there's any sense of I'm so much stronger, enemies need to fear me. It's always, oh my god, I took so much time to craft this item and I'm being outclassed already. What is going on? What is my life? So they're fighting that Dark Wraith. Yeah, I guess we can only have this one NPC. Please don't get murked. Ugh. Get out of here. How did you survive that? I can't believe you survived. Can I have some of your gear? Ooh, we got the Dark Mask. I was hoping we would get like some of the torso stuff. So let's check out our oh man, it makes my head look so small. I guess I'm just used to being the Onion Knight now. I'm the new Onion Knight. Alright, so here we go. This is the door to the Abyss Watchers. Sweet. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I wanted you guys to see that cutscene. I'm so used to skipping cutscenes. Come on. Oh well. Yes, turn your back on me, peasant. Do you not know who you stand against? Stay still, please. Dost thou not know who ye faces? I am Sir Saturn. Oh, my insides. They shouldn't be on my outside. Ah. The animation for healing got kind of... Oh, man. Come on. Come on, buddy. Haha! Shanked. Did you learn nothing in prison? Oh, come on. Get out of here. I forgot how long his combos can be. Okay, I'm not going to skip this cutscene because this one's actually pretty cool. I love the soundtrack for Dark Souls. I don't know if I've ever stated that, but three of my best, not my best because I didn't make these tracks, three of my favorite tracks in this game are the ones for Champion Gundyr, both times you fight him, the Abyss Watchers, because this is a great song, and Soul of Cinder at the very... Soul of Cinder probably takes the cake for me. It just has that feel to it, you know? If you played Dark Souls, you know what I'm talking about. That Gwendolyn, not the Gwendolyn, the Gwen feel. When that Gwen piano kicks in, oh, chills, man, every time. Look at this baller. You can get that sword. It's not on fire, but you can get it. At least I don't think it's on fire. I don't think I've ever actually used the Abyss Watcher weapon. Where did... Oh. Oh! I was stuck in a healing animation because I started healing before the cutscene started. He is so fast suddenly. Oh, that was so close to us. That could have been the end. Oh, come on. That was really close. You can just tell how out of practice I am with Dark Souls because this fight never gives me this much trouble. And I know I said that about every fight so far, but I mean it. If you guys had seen me when I was like putting 300 hours into this game when I first got my hands on it, I was a beast. Get out of here. Got one of the Lord's cinders. So that's the Abyss Watchers. Next up we have probably my least favorite area in the game, the Karthus Catacombs. I don't know, I just don't like this area very much. But we're not going to go down there right now. We're going to save that until the next episode. We're going to go back and, actually, no, I'll just level up off screen. You guys don't need to watch me do my busy work. So, if you've been enjoying the Dark Souls casual run, consider leaving a like and subscribe. Both help the channel immensely. Leave a comment below if you're new or if there's any game you would like to see me play in this extended format, because I'm open to suggestions. I always am. Don't forget to hit the bell icon if you do subscribe, so you never miss out on notifications when new content goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn, you guys have been awesome, and I will see you in the next episode of Dark Souls 3. Later, guys!